Hi everyone. I came on a little early just to make sure it was working today because there was technical difficulties yesterday. So let's join in prayer together. Um, I hope that you had a chance to join the global meditation last night. If you did not, this is a wonderful time to set the intention of beyond time and space, linking up with that unified field of meditators all around the world, and to just amplify that prayer of anchoring a new earth, and serving all of our relations without exception and without withhold. So let's hold that, knowing that all prayers, all meditations, all anchoring in that space is outside of time and space. So we can absolutely insert, right into that unified field right now. That was created just about 12 hours ago. So allowing our eyes to gently close and breathing into the heart as we begin to feel into the fields of all the ones that are coming together as a prayerful collective for this particular call, whether you're experiencing it live or throughout the day or days ahead. We know that there is no separation and that each one anchored in this soul group does so in absolute divine and perfect timing. And as we allow the breath to continue to soften all parts of our being, as we gently then just begin to sweetly engage with that global field of prayer and meditation from last evening that occurred all around the globe to support this continuous wave circulating and amplifying, anchoring the peace that surpasses all understanding, joining in this wave of hundreds of thousands of beings who anchored in the light and ushered forth the massive waves that are coming to the planet and to each one at this time to allow it to deeply establish and integrate. As we place our attention upon a higher plane without diminishment or denial of all the other experiences, but we continue to stretch in our awareness and in our imaginal selves to activate this vision for the new earth. And so we breathe here into that intention of support and connectivity with all the ones across the planet that are actually holding this down in the energetic and consciousness. Some are first responders in the physical world. Some are first responders in consciousness, in the energetic realms. And so we breathe here and anchor this time as an opportunity to commune and align with that realm of highest possibility that is available, that cascade of luminous, effervescent particles of light, which is pouring forth from the higher realms, the highest beings, and we allow it to establish here on earth. So we're not looking to transcend or ascend anything here. We're looking to anchor it, to descend the energy, and to let it be alive in our bodies and as our lives. So there's no checking out or spiritual bypass. There's anchoring. We breathe here and settle into that flow, that quantum field of universal oneness that is all light. It is the peace that surpasses human understanding. It is the harmony the frequency of ever expanding good, ever expanding consciousness itself that is always birthing, always arriving. And so we attune to that which is continuing to open, allowing that which no longer serves in our own bodies, in our own lives, in our own communities, and systematically in our own countries and around the world. We allow that to continue to dismantle as we stretch into this leading edge of openness and expansion and allowing and birthing this continuous wave upon wave that is the portal itself of the emergence and the rebirth. And so we hold all of it with the pristine awareness and keeping thine eye single upon the truth. Thine eye single and thy single eye. And so we feel it first in the energetic, in our prayer, in our spiritual practices, in our knowing, in our song, in our dance, in our movement, in our communion, in our beingness. While holding such generous, tender space for ourselves, for each other, for the emotionality, the grief, the loneliness, the other aspects of our being. And so we anchor here first and foremost in the realm of absolute truth, this quantum field of consciousness that at this most intimate expression of being, there is no separation. There's only one, no matter what, no matter whom, no matter where, without exception, without withhold. It is as all things, seen and unseen. So I know it here as me, as Marianne. I know it here as each one anchored in this prayer field. And we speak the word in an amplified way for all beings everywhere. As the tiny, small ones, the viruses, the molecules, the bacteria, the microbes, and the big ones, the mountain spirits, the tree nations, the mycelium, the roots, and everything in between. And so how good it is to rest in this truth of the one and allowing a dispelling and a disillusionment and a disintegration of that which is no longer supportive, that which is toxic, that which is unhealthy, that which is unsustainable, that which serves only a few. And we say yes to the surrender of the flow of the living intelligence, the divine blueprint that has the codes and all the resources it needs to serve the all, the everyone, the everything, everywhere, all the time. And so in gratitude and absolute grace, we bless this as the truth of our being. We bless it as our life experience. And we allow it to be so fully as this day, as our breath, as our lives. I'm so grateful to know it, to allow it, and to let it be. Surrendering it to universal law, laying it upon the altar of the Most High, and knowing that it's absolutely done. It's done, it's done, it's done. It's anchored, it's here, it's now, it's as me, it's as you, it's as all, and so it is. And so be it. Yes. Thank you for being here. I'll speak with you soon. See you tomorrow.